Hello, everybody.
You should.
Oh, we're really close. Oil culture joined. Of course we did. Okay. Are we okay?
I don't know.
Okay.
We lean.
Are we all right?
We're good.
Turn this way. Turn in. Hi, everybody. Hello. My name is Jeanette McLeod, and I am a platinum leader with Young Living.
And I am Kirsten Van Hever, and I am a gold leader with Young Living on the green team and the oil culture team.
And we are here today because we wanted to provide some training. 1,000,000 hearts for us. Yay, thank you, leader.
Yeah.
We wanted to provide some training for our team and for other teams about real solid steps on what you can do to be successful in your Young Living business. So we're just going to dive right in because we've got a lot of information to share. This is part 2 of our series, Launching Your Young Living Business. And we're just going to get started right away. So the first thing I wanted to talk about with you is that you're not in business unless people know you're in business. So it's really important for you in the very beginning when you're launching your Young Living business to let everybody know that this is what you're doing now, whether that's Facebook or calling people or private messaging them and texting them saying, you know what, I'm with Young Living now and I'm finding that it's amazing and it's changed our life. So just being bold enough to reach out there and let people know about it. I actually had one builder, and I'll use that term loosely. She was getting upset because all of her friends were signing up with other people and she didn't know why. And it turns out that those people didn't even know that she was using the products or anything. So don't keep the awesomeness to yourself. Really start reaching out and talking to people about it. So when you're launching your business, the analogy that I wanted to give was about launching an airplane. And Eric Worre, who wrote the book Go Pro, it's an amazing book that I highly recommend for you. You can Google it, but he told a story about launching your business like an airplane takes off. And really it is about how an airplane will not take off unless it's going full throttle down the runway. If you think, well, I'm just going to give it, I'm just going to try a little bit and see where it goes, then you're just going to putter down the runway and you're never actually going to get off the ground and launch your business. So you have to kind of give it that full throttle, full effort, going for it, and then you'll notice your business will really take off from there. If you're just going to putz around, then that's all you're going to do is putz down the runway. So definitely look at it like an airplane taking off and launching your business.
And then right now, it's for anyone who's watching the replay later on in the future. We're talking about July 27th to August 14th. Young Living has amazing promos on right now for both Canada and the US. In Canada, it is, 10% off all premium starter kits for both new members and existing members. So if you have some people who have talked to you before about how they're they don't have the money or it's too expensive or whatever, now is a fantastic time to call them just out of caring and saying, hey, amazing promo. We have this great opportunity right now and I don't want you to miss out on it because it's only for a limited time. This never happens. So jump on board now. It's a great time. And then in the US as well, it's $10 off a premium starter kit for a new sign up and 10% off for existing members. So really take advantage of that and share that with your teams, and the excitement can't help but grow.
Let me see all the hearts for everybody who's super pumped about this promo. I mean, this is going to really enable us to get lots of kits, lots of hearts. Let me see for anybody who's pumped seeing this promo.
Woo.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's a great way to get out of our summer rut. And really kickstart for the fall and grow some momentum and excitement, I think.
And Kirsten and I were really talking about how trade shows and how different ways you can really get your name out, and we really want to advocate on the home sessions. Home sessions are definitely our bread and butter. That's how we share most effectively, and I just want to encourage you that when we're getting started, when we're really launching our business, you want to book 2 sessions right away. 2 sessions on your calendar right away, because this comes back to letting people know that you're in business and reaching out to your circle and saying, I want you to come over to my house. I have something I'd really like to share with you. And Chelsea, who shared with both of us actually at the same home session, It was really just that casual. It was like, you know what? I'm doing this thing. It's happening this afternoon. I'd love you to come and hear. And we went. And it's just that casual, but pick 2 solid dates. And when you're inviting somebody to come to your session, I want you to say, you know what? I'm having a session or a workshop or a meeting or whatever you want to call them, an event. You can say, I'm having one on Tuesday and I'm having one on Thursday. Which one can you make it to? When you word it that way, you do a couple things. You put a little bit of urgency on it, and also you let them know that you are serious about them coming to hear about it. There's no, can you come? And the answer being no. It's which one can you come to? And we've felt that that has had a lot of success. I know when Kirsten first started, how often did you do sessions?
After I really started and was like, I'm all in, and I hit executive, that next month, which was September, I opened my house every Monday for an open house, come and learn, and I was going to be there to share. And I just felt like, if nothing else, if nobody came, I had cleaned my house, looked really nice, and I could go about the rest of my week having a mediocre, like a nice clean house. So I think just being, don't be afraid if people don't come. It's about putting yourself out there and saying, hey, I'm doing this. Because a lot of people who didn't come to my session maybe then had been watching me and were watching me grow and were watching me share and
the dedication involved in that.
Yes, and they came around, eventually. So sometimes I think I had one where 5 people came and 2 maybe where 1 or 2 people came, and then 1 where nobody showed, and it was like whatever. And that really launched me all through the fall, and really kickstarted my business.
Yeah, people are always watching, and I did the same. I know, when we hit the ground running and we wanted to launch our business, we hosted at least 3 to 5 sessions a month. So if you're wondering, what does that look like? Now, keep in mind, if you want to really launch your business fast, it's going to look like more than that. You could easily do 3 to 5 a week if that's what you wanted to. We are stay-at-home moms, so our calendar was limited, and our family came first.
And
so
we have
3 to 5.
Your husband works away.
My husband works away.
Nights.
And Seth works nights.
Yeah.
So we really had to be strategic and intentional about when we did it and how we did it. So we had 3 to 5 sessions a month, and I feel that was just right for our family and getting our business launched. And keep in mind that that's not necessarily 3 to 5 sessions at your house, because people will start not coming. Like, they know you're in business and they've already signed up, or they're not coming anymore. The one thing I want to speak to about having your house clean is that in the beginning we used to have little snack trays and stuff, and it wasn't so bad to sit down and eat it by yourself with a nice big tray of goodness done. But anyways, so you're going to also be asking other people to host sessions for you. And one technique that I used that I found successful was, in the beginning, would you mind hosting a session? Nobody has to buy anything. I just really like you to hear it, and I need the practice on doing this right. And that totally dissolved any preconceived notion or fear or threat about how, it was really just, we'll just be doing Jeanette a favor because she needs more practice. And I knew that as soon as they heard how good Young Living was and what it could help them with, then they were going to be all in anyway. So that's a technique that I used.
And then as well, when you're doing sessions and hosting, your idea behind this would be that you would be hosting a session to book the next session, and really networking through. And we talked about this last week with our prospect lists, and remembering that just because we only know this many people, remembering that then our network as well knows 100 or plus people, and really using their networks to grow your business. Because just because your friend might sign up and just want to be a product user doesn't mean that they don't know, a bunch of great people who will blossom into amazing leaders.
Well, I already asked Mary, and she said she doesn't want to build a business. But Mary knows people.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Exactly. Some of my biggest leaders are 2 or 3 levels under me. They're not people I personally enrolled. And, that's the beauty of network marketing.
Totally.
And reaching deep and going past just the people that you know.
Absolutely. So I hope that everybody has their prospect lists done, and that you're encouraging your teams to really get those prospect lists and reach out to those people. The one thing that I'm going to talk about, how we run a session or a workshop or an event or whatever you want to call it. We call them sessions here. I'm going to start turning my terminology to workshop, I think. But nonetheless, we have a script, a compliance script called KIST, and it's available to our team within Oil Culture. So if you're curious about having that script, now we've done a lot of different things. We've tried a lot of different techniques, we've tried different scripts, we've tried different methods, and it really comes down to keeping it super simple and just being completely duplicable. And this script really goes into it. This script also goes into our oil-infused products. So it's really about selling the chemical-free lifestyle, not just put this oil on and voila, your problems are solved. It's not that. It's creating the lifestyle. And so again, reach out to your nearest leader or us if you need a copy of that compliant KISS script, but we've really found that to be the most effective way. Also, the one thing I want to point out is that in your back office, something that if you're worried about compliance or anything, we've got this great document, and it is called Sharing Young Living the Right Way. And you can have a real good read over that. And I suggest kind of looking over it once a day for maybe 2 weeks so that you get really familiar with compliancy and what that means, especially if you've been in this game for a little while. And now you're going, shoot, what can I say? What can I not say? If you're new, it's easy. I mean, you just follow the KISS presentation and you're laughing. So definitely follow that KISS presentation and keep it simple, because then you're going to attract more people to your business too, because they're going to look at you and say, oh, well, that was easy. If that's all Jeanette did, I can totally do that too. So that's definitely a key for keeping it simple. And using the and duplication is definitely what you want. That's what we're striving for.
So after your presentation is over, we like to touch on the business part. I like to do it at the beginning too when I'm doing my introduction and just kind of share why I got involved and why I'm loving it so much. And then I like to touch on it again in a more sort of formal way of just sharing.
Because in the beginning of our presentations, we always start with our story, right?
Yes.
We always thank people for coming, and then we tell them how we got into this.
So then touching again on the business, because we have read the 4-year career, we understand how amazing the business model is, that we would really be selfish at the end of the day to keep it to ourselves. And all it is offering people the opportunity to come and have a look. They don't have to say yes. They might say no, not right now. But I had a meeting last night with a new builder of mine who actually had signed up over a year ago and gone inactive. And she said to me, like, how could you not have told me about this? She was like, mad, like, you really almost missed the boat here. And and it was like, wow, I was afraid because she was my good friend, and she is like a red personality, so she's intimidating. I didn't want to like offend her or have her think like, oh, I only care about you joining my business instead of for a friendship. And yeah, she was like, you missed the boat. You missed the boat. I could have been doing this a year ago, and here I am getting started now. And it was just like, wow, yeah, we do have an amazing opportunity. And if we're not telling people about it, it is not written anywhere in the, if you log into your Young Living virtual office, there's no link that says like, hey guys, did you know you could make some extra money? Click here to find out more. Like, it's up to us to share that knowledge and to
and we've been so scared. We've been so scared to invite people to the business, and really there's no need for that. I think of Sarah Robbins. I don't have a copy of the book here, but Sarah Robbins has a book, How to Rock Your Network Marketing Business, and it's about pouring coffee. It is, and Big Al talked about this too, actually. Big Al says, as a distributor, what is your job? What is your job as a distributor? Now think about that question. What is your job as a distributor? What is your job? Your job is to offer it and help them make a decision. That is your job. It is their job to decide. So you're not even doing your job if you don't offer it. And that's the only thing you have to do. That's the only thing you have to do is offer it. So I like that story. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to use this for.
Should have been offering it up.
Yeah, for every time I'm afraid to talk to someone, I'm going to remember my friend saying,
it's like, I am doing a disservice.
How could you not have told me?
I don't tell you about it. I am doing a disservice.
Uh-oh, Adam joined.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you more about him later. Anyways. At a session, we do like to book right away. Like, our point is to having a session is we really want to, hello, Adam. Now we're on good behavior. So at a session, our goal is definitely to book another one. That's definitely the goal we have in mind. So toward the end of the session, we want to talk about how easy it is to share and how much we want other people to know about this. And the good thing is that after people have been to a session, they realize how non-threatening it is and how we really are just offering something to them. But now that they've experienced that, I think it's really easy for us to use the verbiage, so who's going to host one just like this? Who wants to host the next one? Because they've realized how fun it is, how awesome you are, and how awesome our products are. So just simply saying, okay, who wants to host the next one? Then what you can do is you can take a piece of paper or a clipboard or whatever you have available. It doesn't have to be something fancy. And you can pass it around and you can just say, write your name and your email down to any of those. Thanks for all the love, Adam. You can just fill out your phone number and your name if you know you have 4 to 6 people who really want to or need to hear this. And there's some really great success in that. So you can just pass it around. You're getting them to give you their contact info, and you can do that too. Another great thing that we can emphasize is how to get your own kit paid for. So if you're buying a kit now, it only takes 4 of your friends. So if you host this thing exactly what we did today and you get 4 people on board, you are going to get your kit paid for. And that's, again, how we network through people, is that it doesn't mean that, well, Mary said no, and that's as far as it goes, but Mary knows people. And so that we can just keep rolling the ball. And then you'll also have sessions from that session that you just had. So that's what we like to do. Now, the last thing I'm going to share with you is our starter pack. So sessions are bread and butter. Inviting people to those sessions, making sure people know you're in business, having 2 sessions booked right away, and to really launch your airplane into the air, you're going to want to host 3 to 5 sessions, if not more, if you want to keep going. I think Adam and Jamie are having a heart war. Just saying.
I think so. Always up to trouble.
Thanks for the love. So just one thing, I have this, and it's a dollar store folder, nothing too crazy. But when somebody says, yes, I want to sign up, yes, I want a starter kit, I always make sure that they get one of these beauties. It's an American product guide that has all of the products available to them. So they get this as a free gift from me for signing up, because I think it's really important that they have this and can see all the amazing products we have. Another thing you're going to want to make sure is in this cute little folder is sign-up sheets. Thor sign-up sheets is a good place to start. Why? Because you're going to say to your person when you're showing them what's in here that, you know what, I'm going to give you a couple sign-up sheets because I know you're going to have people who want their own starter kit. So then all you have to do is fill this information out and let me know when it's filled out, and then I can walk you through how to get them a starter kit. I also include in this a diffuser coupon. For Canadians, we have a diffuser promotion. Upon sign up, you can do that, or just getting them on Essential Rewards. The other thing that I have in here is on this one side, I did a nice little sticker you can see that I just put in there, and they can fill out their member number and PIN and password, so that when I email them their information, I can tell them specifically, go here, write this in, and then you're set. So it's not a lost email into the abyss. It's information, cold, hard, paper, tactile stuff. So that's what I do. They get this nice little package upon signing up. And then, of course, I like to include one of these. This is Launching Your Business. It's our system as per the Green team. So it's accessible to anybody who's a member of Adam Green's team. And it just kind of breaks down the system, really what we're going through in our video series here. But this is just a nice hard copy that I also include for anybody to kind of flip through.
And then speaking of just like home session events and workshops and things like that, something to really remember as well is larger events. And I know that Adam drills this into all of us. Get your people to larger events, because my good friend Eric Worre says, it's the catch to network marketing, that it all sounds great, except there is a catch that most people won't tell you, and here it is. You must accept a temporary loss of social esteem from ignorant people. That means for a while, people still living in and trying to function in the old system will think less of you. They won't understand. They'll think you're crazy for being involved in network marketing. And Can we get all the hearts for everyone who's ever felt that way from
You're
there?
you're in a cult.
Yeah, you're.
I don't know what
pyramid.
you think your pyramid scheme. You're sucked in.
Yeah. So,
You and your witch oils.
So when we feel that way, it's really great to be part of a bigger community, and that's why larger events are
Who gets
so
what we're doing.
huge. To feel, yeah, like you're part of like a family. We always call it our oil family, our Young Living family, and whatever. So we have product knowledge meetings, we have business intros, there's convention, training events. Corporate puts on several welcome intro sessions all over Canada. I'm sure it's the same all over the US as well. And even if you're not close to those events, you can send your people. You can let them know, like, hey, there is a great event happening in your area. It's really great. I think you'd love it if you'd go to it. And after you're done, I'll give you a call and we can talk about it some more. And just boom, there. You didn't even have to host an event. You sent somebody to an event, and you still get the reward from that. So
Plugging people into existing
in.
events. And the other thing too that I want to touch on is that if you're in an area that doesn't have a larger event, but you've got team and it's growing a little bit, don't hesitate to have a quote unquote event in your living room. And it doesn't have to be the intro to oils. It can be a make and take, or it can be what oils you should be getting next, but they all start small. And so, but it's the idea that you're collectively getting together so that you don't all feel so crazy out with your normal group of people. That you're not the only one doing this. You're not the only one in love with these products. And no, it isn't a pyramid scheme. And no, you're not crazy and you're not in a cult or anything, but you are surrounded by like-minded people
who get it and want to support you and see you thrive in that. So.
Yeah, definitely. But plugging your people into all the events that are going on is totally amazing to do. So
Here, is this the end?
this is the end. I think this is the end of
part
number 2. So I think that I feel good about this one, and I think you should maybe watch it a couple of times so that you fall in love with us even more and realize how to launch your Young Living business just with home events or sessions or workshops or whatever you want to call them. And
Share away.
And I think we need to hang up our Periscope now and brainstorm a nice sign off.
All right. Yeah, because we don't have one.
We don't really have
it's
one.
It's just this.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in,
Okay.
and we'll see you next week.